What's going on there, YouTube? And welcome to Fresh Comic Stories. Guys, this is the channel where we basically sit down and cover different kinds of comic book stories. Now, guys, today we are going to sit down and cover the second half of Avengers versus X-Men. Now, guys, we covered the first half in our last video. But guys, this week, like I just said, we are going to cover the second half, which does take place in issue number 7 all the way up to issue number 12. Now guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please hit the like and hit the subscribe button for more content like this. But anyways though guys, let's go ahead and dive into Avengers versus X-Men Part 2. Now guys, to begin our story, we do pick up where our last video left off at. Now guys, at the end of our last video, we saw that basically Scott Summers told the rest of the Phoenix Five it's time for no more Avengers. And so guys, we pick up with Scott Summers attacking the Avengers Tower. He's kind of like, I told you guys. I told y'all that I am going to stop y'all because you guys are trying to prevent us from saving the world. Why in the world would you do that? And so right now, guys, you have the Avengers fighting against the Phoenix Five. Now the thing is though, guys, this fight is different from the earlier fights because right now you have the Avengers trying to retreat. They're getting their butt kicked by the Phoenix. They're kind of like, listen, the Phoenix Five are too strong for us to fight right now head on. We need to regroup and basically make a new game plan. Now guys, you do have Steve Rogers as Scarlet Witch to play defense for them because Scarlet Witch is their strongest member right now on their team to fight against the Phoenix Five. The thing is though, guys, right now it's just Scott Summers, but the thing is though, right behind you have Magic appear, who also has the powers of the Phoenix. And so now you're talking about two people with the Phoenix powers. And the thing is though, guys, Scarlet Witch is strong, but she's not that strong. And so she's kind of like, I have to retreat also. The thing is though, guys, you do have Hawkeye kind of give her the chance to retreat. He's kind of like, listen, I am going to sacrifice myself because right now you're needed more than I am. You are our strongest member on our team. I'm not. And so you have Hawkeye just basically sacrifice himself to give Scarlet Witch the chance to join the rest of the Avengers at their new base. Now we do jump over to Wakanda. And the thing is though, guys, we pick up with the Avengers right now just trying to survive but hiding out in Wakanda with the Black Panther, because right now the Black Panther is able to hide them from the Phoenix Five. The thing is though, guys, you also have Black Panther say, listen, sooner or later they're going to find us, which means sooner or later we need a game plan to defeat the Phoenix Five. So what in the world are you going to do? And the thing is though, guys, you have Tony Stark kind of like, listen, we're basically trying to rebuild the Phoenix Buster, hoping that possibly that will work. But the thing is though, we need more time to fix that, but also we need more time for a new game plan. Now with that right there, you do have Doctor Strange say, listen, I know a way how I can distract the Phoenix Five just long enough to give you guys a chance to come up with a new game plan. And the thing is though, guys, you have Doctor Strange say, my goal is to place illusions of Scarlet Witch across the world, because right now the Phoenix Five, they hate Scarlet Witch. And thing is though, they'll believe that she's at every single location. And with that happening right there, the Phoenix Five will go there and try to basically get rid of her. And guys, he called it, because as soon as Doctor Strange plays an illusion of Scarlet Witch in 5 different locations, you have the Phoenix Five go out there by themselves and they try to attack Scarlet Witch. The thing is though, guys, Scarlet Witch is only at one location. And of course, the one location she's at, she fights against Namor. Now guys, this is huge because you have Scarlet Witch just embarrass Namor. You have Namor kind of like, listen, I have the powers of the Phoenix right now in me, but also I am a strong mutant. I'll be able to defeat you. The thing is though guys, you have Scarlet Witch to stop Namor right in his track and basically teleport him back to Utopia. And that embarrassed him completely. He's kind of like, wow, I went up there thinking I can beat her, and she just embarrassed me and sent me back home to Utopia. Now, we do jump over to Wakanda once again, and we do pick up with Tony Stark. And the thing is though guys, Tony Stark is trying to find a way to defeat the Phoenix Five. But the thing is though guys, he realized something. He realized that the Phoenix Five, they're all connected. They are all connected. And he's kind of like, I could possibly end the Phoenix Five because they're all connected by the Phoenix. If I'm able to do that, hopefully I can find a way to defeat all of them at once. The thing is though guys, while Tony Stark is trying to figure out a game plan to defeat the Phoenix Five, behind him you have Iron Fist appear from Kunlun. And he says, listen, we have our own game plan back home in Kunlun. And our plan is to get Hope Summers ready to be the vessel for the Phoenix. That is our goal right now, to get her ready to be the vessel for the Phoenix. And the only way we can do that is to train her back at Kunlun. Now, the thing is though guys, you have Tony Stark ask Iron Fist, can we all go with you? Because right now, we literally have nowhere else to hide. Sooner or later, they're going to find us here in Wakanda. The thing is though guys, back in Utopia, Emma Frost just told Namor, hey listen, I found them. I found the Avengers. They're at Wakanda, and this is your chance to go and get your revenge against Scarlet Witch. I have not told Scott Summers yet, so you can go ahead and go and get a head start before we get there. And the thing is though guys, you have Namor just take the words of Emma Frost and he goes all the way over to Wakanda, and he basically starts to attack Wakanda just to get towards the Avengers. Now the thing is though guys, with Namor attacking Wakanda, this is basically an all-out battle because you have the Avengers kind of like, listen, our goal is to get Hope Summers back to Kunlun and get her ready to be the vessel for the Phoenix. But at the same time though guys, you have Steve Rogers kind of like, our goal is to somehow defeat Namor right now because he's here by himself. And if we're able to defeat Namor by himself, then possibly that could give us the fighting edge we've been looking for. And so guys, you have some of the Avengers trying to escape, but you also have a bunch of the Avengers stay behind, and they're kind of like, our goal is to defeat Namor here and right now. Now, the thing is though guys, while you have the Avengers trying to fight against Namor in Wakanda, this is a huge battle because you're talking about Wakanda being washed out by Namor. Namor is not playing around. He's kind of like, listen, I am tired of this. I am tired of you guys trying to stop us from making the world a better place. We have all this power and we're trying to use this power for the betterment of good. But you guys don't see it that way. You guys see it as mutants trying to basically just take over the world. And we're trying to not do that. We're trying to have both sides live in harmony. And so guys, Namor is pissed. He is pissed off and he is attacking Wakanda left and right. The thing is though guys, you also have the Avengers kind of like, let everything you have out now. Like throw everything you can at him because we are ending this right here and now. If we don't stop him here, he'll come back with the rest of the Phoenix Five and wipe us out. It's time for us to basically defeat the Phoenix 5 to defeat Namor here and right now. And so guys, you have all the Avengers that are left at Wakanda just attack Namor from all different directions. Black Panther, Red Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Iron Fist. Like, you have a bunch of the hard hitters right now just trying their best to knock Namor out. And the thing is though, guys, they do it. They were able to defeat Namor. And this is their first victory in this war between the Phoenix 5 and them. They were able to defeat Namor just like that. Even though it took all they had, they defeated Namor. Now guys, this is very important right here, because as soon as Namor got defeated by the Avengers, you had the rest of the Phoenix 5 appear. Now guys, they're now going by the name Phoenix 4, but anyways though guys, you do have the rest of the Phoenix 5 appear, and they're kind of like, okay, cool, so Namor lost. But the thing is though guys, all the powers that Namor had from the Phoenix leaves his body and goes into the other 4 members. And so guys, this is the Phoenix like somewhat trying to come back together, but only if her hosts are defeated. And so with Namor defeated, his powers go to the rest of the 4 hosts, which is Scott Summers, Emma Frost, Colossus, and Magic. And so guys, with that right there, the other 4 members are stronger than they were before. Now, thing is though guys, you have the Avengers kind of like, listen, we got lucky. We got lucky fighting against Namor. We will not get lucky again now going up against 4 of the Phoenix 5. And now they have his powers inside of them, which makes them stronger. We have to leave. And so guys, you have the rest of the Avengers who were at Wakanda leave and go back to Kunlun with the rest of the Avengers. But the thing is though guys, you have Hope Summers as Steve Rogers. Do you have a plan? Like, do you have a plan to defeat the Phoenix 5? Now guys, we do jump over to Kunlun. And the thing is though guys, we now jump into the future about 2 days after basically Namor was defeated by the Avengers. And the thing is though guys, we pick up with Spider-Man trying to train Hope Summers, because right now the Avengers and also people from Kunlun, they believe that Hope Summers can be the vessel for the Phoenix, but the only way to defeat the Phoenix 5. Now the thing is though guys, you do have some of the Avengers walk through a portal coming back into Kunlun. And the thing is though guys, when they return back to Kunlun, they tell the rest of the Avengers there that they lost Thor. That when they went back into the regular world, they fought against Colossus and Magic. And Colossus was able to defeat Thor and basically capture him. Now the thing is though guys, we do jump over to Colossus and Magic. And the thing is though guys, we see them basically dropping Thor into some kind of volcano. And the thing is though guys, we come to find out that this is the way where they're holding their captured Avenger members. Their volcano is some kind of portal into the limbo world of Magic, who is also part of the Phoenix 5. Now, the thing is though guys, in the distance, you do have Storm and a few other members of the X-Men watching Colossus and Magic throw Thor into this volcano, which does lead into Limbo. And so the thing is though guys, Storm is kind of like, we have to sorry, I can't talk guys. We do have Storm say, we have to find a way to stop them, because now the Phoenix 5 are starting to get even darker than they were before. They're doing more horrible things. Now, we do see that Storm does go back to Wakanda. And the thing is though guys, this is Storm trying to get a hold of the Avengers to kind of tell Steve Rogers that she wants to help them out, that she is trying to join their side. The thing is though guys, you also have Black Panther tell Storm that they are now divorced, that the High Priest told Black Panther that he is no longer married to Storm, even though he is the high priest. So he told himself that, hey, listen, it's time for me to end ties with my wife, Storm. And so Black Panther basically divorced Storm. Now, the thing is though, guys, you do have the Avengers kind of trying to come up with a new game plan while hiding out in Kung Lung. The thing is though, guys, they are greeted by Storm and Charles Xavier. And guys, this is basically the beginning of some of the X-Men trying to join the other side. They're kind of like, okay, you know what? It's time for us to leave the X-Men side and go onto the Avengers side, because the Phoenix Five, yes, they're making the world a better place, but now they're kind of making it a prison on Earth, that if you do anything bad, you'll end up on Limbo. And Limbo is a horrible place to go to. And so you have a few members of the X-Men starting to go over to the other side. Now the thing is though, guys, you do have Storm tell the Avengers that she knows where their captured teammates are at. They are in Limbo, but Limbo is now on Earth, because Magic was able to teleport a small part of Limbo and put it on Earth. And so with that information right there, you have Steve Rogers say, we're going to Limbo basically to save our friends. Now, the thing is though, guys, as soon as they get to Limbo though, they are greeted by Colossus and his sister Magic, who are again both part of the Phoenix Five. And the thing is though, guys, this is a problem, because last time they were able to defeat Namor, but Namor was just one of the Phoenix Five. Now you're talking about two people who are on the Phoenix Five roster. And so right now you have the Avengers trying to get their captured teammates out of there and trying to get back to Kung Lung, but at the same time defend themselves from Colossus and Magic. Now the thing is though, guys, they are able to get every single person out of there. But the thing is though, guys, they're still worried about Colossus and Magic. Now Spider-Man does stay behind. And guys, this is kind of funny, because while the Avengers are escaping to Kung Lung, you do have Spider-Man stay behind, and he does play mind games with Colossus and his sister. And he's kind of like, listen, both of y'all have the powers of the Phoenix Five. And you have Spider-Man kind of say, listen, sooner or later, one of you guys will be more powerful than the other, and the other person will get jealous of that power. And so it's kind of like Spider-Man playing mind games, because right now Colossus and Magic, they're basically arguing over what they should do to Spider-Man. You have Colossus kind of like, we should not kill him, but you have Magic kind of like, we can go ahead and kill him off right now. And the thing is though, guys, while they're arguing, Spider-Man's kind of like, listen, you guys are arguing over me, but sooner or later, you guys gonna argue over the powers of the Phoenix, because sooner or later, one of you guys is going to have more powers than the other. And so with that mind game being played, you do have Colossus and Magic fight against one another, and basically they both lose the powers of the Phoenix, which now goes to Cyclops and Emma Frost. Now the thing is though, guys, you do have Captain America come back to Limbo, grab Spider-Man, and take him back to Kung Lung. The thing is though, when he returns back to Kung Lung, Scott Summers is there to greet him, because Scott Summers was able to find Kung Lung. Now guys, with the next chapter of Avengers vs. X-Men, we do pick up with Scott Summers once again fighting against the Avengers. Now the thing is though, guys, this fight is different from the last fights. And what I mean is that, guys, remember, in the last chapter, Colossus and Magic, they both lost. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that, but they both lost their powers of the Phoenix. And so with them losing their powers of the Phoenix, those powers went to Scott Summers and Emma Frost, which made them even stronger than before. And so guys, right now, you're talking about Scott Summers, who's right now basically at 50%, when originally he was just at 20% and gave the Avengers a hard time. But now it's only 2 hosts of the Phoenix. And so right now he's at 50%. He is literally just wiping the floor of the Avengers. Now, the thing is though, guys, you have the Avengers try everything they can. Like, they're pulling everything out to just defeat Scott Summers. Guys, they're in Kung Lung, and they pull out the dragon of Kung Lung, the dragon who hold the powers of Iron Fist inside of him. And this dragon's like, okay, listen, it seems like I'm needed to fight against you. But the thing is though, guys, they're pulling out everything they can, and Scott Summers all like, you can try to bring everything out, but you will still lose to me. And right now, guys, you have Scott Summers just beating every single member down. Now, we do jump over to Utopia, and guys, this is possibly one of the coolest moments right here in this chapter, because you have Magneto go up to Emma Frost, and he's kind of like, listen, we need to talk real quick. I think that you and Scott are going too far. Yes, you achieved the ultimate goal where mutants and humans now live together as one. But the thing is though, the humans are more scared of us than they were before you guys became the Phoenix Five, because now you're holding a large amount of powers. And the thing is, humans are scared to go up to you and say anything because they're afraid that you will simply just wipe them out, because you guys are holding the powers of the Phoenix. And the last time Earth saw the Phoenix was with Jean Grey. Now the thing is though, guys, you have Emma Frost say, you can't judge us, Magneto. Like, let's go over your past. You were an absent father. Mutants die under your leadership. And matter of fact, you have killed so many people. You have no rights to talk to us. You left your children alone. You killed people. And matter of fact, the race that you're trying to protect, they died under your leadership. You have no rights to basically talk to me. And she leaves. And as soon as she leaves, you have Magneto call up and say, okay, listen, I need to call up Charles Xavier because this is getting real. Sooner or later, they are going to basically wipe out the Earth. It's time for me to work alongside with my old friend. Now, we do jump back over to Kung Lung. And the thing is though, guys, with us going back to Kung Lung, the fight is still continuing between the Avengers and Cyclops. The thing is though, guys, you do have Hope just out of nowhere able to teleport Scott Summers straight to the moon, meaning that she is becoming more powerful than he is. And the thing is though, guys, Scott Summers is at 50%. Like I said, he is holding half the powers of the Phoenix right now. And so with him holding half the powers and Hope still able to just say, goodbye, leave me alone, he's kind of like, okay, I just got teleported to the moon by Hope Summers, who's right now not holding a single amount of the Phoenix powers, which means I'm weaker than she is. And so guys, you have Scott Summers realize it all comes down to one thing. He needs to take the powers away from Emma Frost. And when he does that, the Phoenix Force will completely belong to him. Now guys, you do have Scott Summers basically fly over to Emma Frost. Now at first, it does seem like he is going to absorb her half of the Phoenix. Because again guys though, right now Scott Summers is only at 50%. And that is it. He is only at 50%. And so he's kind of like, should I just take the powers away from Emma Frost, absorb them into me, and be whole as the Phoenix, be 100% the Phoenix Force? The thing is though guys, while Emma Frost and Cyclops are talking to one another, you do have Charles Xavier call out to Scott Summers, and he's kind of like, I have to stop you. I need to stop you right now because you have gone too far. Now, guys, this is huge because this is basically the teacher talking to his own student. Guys, remember, Scott Summers was the first X-Men that Charles Xavier has ever recruited. And so with that right there, you do have Charles Xavier kind of like, this is me trying to talk to you because I looked at you as a son. I looked at you as somebody I can pass my goals off to if something ever happens to me. But here you are right now. You are not the man I thought you become. Now, guys, again, this is huge because you do have Scott Summers kind of like talking down to the man who taught him everything about being a good man, about being a mutant. And so, guys, you have Scott kind of like, I gave you everything. I gave you the world you've been thinking about, imagining about, dreaming about for the past years. And everything I gave you, you just keep telling me no. And so the thing is though, guys, you do have Cyclops try to attack Charles Xavier. He's kind of like, I just want you out of my head and let me do my job. Let me be the person who can save the mutant race. Now, guys, the thing is though, every time Cyclops tries to attack Charles Xavier, you do have one of the Avengers protect Charles Xavier. They're kind of like, nah, man, listen, you need to hear his words. Now, guys, we come to find out also is that you have a bunch of the X-Men now working alongside with the Avengers because they all believe the same thing, that Cyclops has gone too far. He has gone too far and it's time for him to let go of the powers of the Phoenix. Now, the thing is though, guys, you also had Captain America call in the Hulk because he's kind of like, listen, we need all hands on deck right now. If Scott Summers is basically going to try to wipe all of us out, we need all hands on deck. And so, guys, you have everybody attacking Cyclops. Now, here's the thing right here though, guys, while every single person is attacking Cyclops, you do have Cyclops realize something, that he is now getting beat up on by every single person there. And the only way to defend himself is if he becomes 100% the Phoenix. And so he turns to Emma Frost and he just takes the powers away from her, takes her half away from her, and now he's completely the Phoenix now, 100% the Phoenix now. And it's kind of like, yo, the Avengers are about to get wrecked. Now, here's the big thing right here though, guys. You do have Charles Xavier still try to talk to Cyclops because again, this is the man who taught him everything. Cyclops is the first student of Charles Xavier. But the thing is though, guys, with Scott Summers having the powers of the Phoenix all to himself, he just attacks Charles Xavier, but to the point where he actually kills off Charles Xavier off completely. Just like that. Scott Summers is the person who killed Charles Xavier. And guys, this is huge because as soon as Charles Xavier dies, you have Scott Summers just go crazy. And he says, now I know what Jean Grey felt when she had all these powers in her hands. And he turns into the Dark Phoenix. Now, guys, to wrap up Avengers versus X-Men, with the final chapter, we do pick up with everybody on the Avengers and almost every single X-Men member trying their best to kind of stop Cyclops. Because right now, Cyclops is Dark Phoenix. And with him being Dark Phoenix, it's kind of like, okay, so this is it. If we do not stop him right now, he will destroy the earth completely. And so we have to do everything we can to stop him right now. Now, the thing is though, guys, even though they're trying everything they can, at first, Cyclops is wiping the floor with them. Guys, I'm talking about Cyclops is all like, you can try anything you want to, but I'm Dark Phoenix right now. I am on the Omega level. Like, you guys can't even touch me right now. And he's just wiping the floor with the X-Men and the Avengers. Now, the thing is though, guys, you do have Scarlet Witch and Hope Summers appear at the last minute. Now guys, this is the Avengers secret weapon right here, because guys, Hope Summer is getting stronger and stronger throughout this storyline. And the thing is though, guys, their goal is hoping that she'll be able to take the Phoenix away from Cyclops and just get rid of the Phoenix completely. But the thing is though, guys, they have to kind of tire out Cyclops first. And so you do have Scarlet Witch and Hope Summers fight against Scott Summers. And it's kind of like, okay, we're talking about three powerful people right now fighting over the Earth. If Scott wins, the Earth is going to be destroyed. But if Hope Summer wins and Scarlet Witch wins, the world is saved. It all comes down to this fight right here. Now, the thing is though, guys, of course, you do have Hope Summers just barely able to tire out Cyclops to the point where she is able to defeat Cyclops and take the Phoenix away from him. Guys, the Phoenix goes into Hope Summers because again, she was originally the vessel for the Phoenix in this storyline. And so the Phoenix does go over to Hope Summers. Now guys, this part right here is kind of Marvel just wrapping everything up. And what I mean is that, guys, you do have Hope Summers kind of go all over the world and fix every single problem that Cyclops was causing when he was Dark Phoenix. So all the fires that he started, she basically fixed it. All the earthquakes he started, she went back and stopped those earthquakes. She went back and fixed every single thing he was doing wrong over the world. Now, the thing is though, guys, this is a big thing right here, because you do have Hope Summers go back to Scarlet Witch, and together they were able to get rid of the Phoenix out of her body and get the Phoenix off the Earth completely. The thing is though, guys, right when the Phoenix was leaving the Earth, the Phoenix did go all over the world and basically brought up the new age of mutants. And what I mean is that, guys, you have people realizing that there are mutants popping up all over the world. You have Spider-Man call up the Avengers and say, hey, I just watched a girl grew wings. What in the world is going on? And this is Marvel saying, this is the new age. This is the new beginning for the mutant race. Back when we had the House of M event, we erased most of the mutants, but now most of them are back, thanks to the Phoenix basically reviving the mutant race. Now, we do jump over to the future, like I want to say a week after the Phoenix leaves, and we do pick up with Captain America right now kind of talking to Scott Summers. And guys, Scott Summers was arrested and he was locked away. Now guys, this part right here is kind of Scott Summers and Captain America arguing over who's right, who's wrong. And so honestly, it's not really important. What's really important is you do have Captain America walk into like this shield room, and he tells every single other person that he is going to make a third Avengers team. Well, technically a fourth Avengers team, because right now you have the Avengers, the new Avengers, the secret Avengers, but he now said it's time for a team where mutants and Avengers work together. And guys, this leads into the Uncanny Avengers, the fourth Avengers team, where basically is him putting a team together to show the world that humans and mutants can work together. And guys, we might actually cover that series. We might just go ahead and do a complete Avengers reading order and just throw those books in there left and right between Brian Michael Bendis Avengers and also Jonathan Hickman Avengers. But anyways though, guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. Please leave me a like down below and also subscribe for more comic book videos in the near future. But anyways guys, I'm out of here and I'll see you in the next comic book video. Later guys.